The guest of room 27. It was the winter of 1993. Along a deserted stretch of Arizona highway, surrounded by empty desert and sagging telephone poles, stood an old roadside motel. Its neon sign flickered weakly in the rain, vacancy. Truckers sometimes pulled over there, desperate for rest. But among those who drove the route often, whispers persisted, "Don't take room 27. If you do, you won't make it till dawn." Michael, a long-haul truck driver, had been driving since sunrise. His eyelids were heavy, his back ached, and his coffee had long gone cold. The storm outside blurred the world into streaks of black and silver. When he saw the glowing neon sign, relief washed over him. He pulled into the cracked parking lot, tires crunching over gravel and broken glass. Inside, the lobby smelled of old cigarette smoke and disinfectant. A dusty clock ticked loudly. Behind the counter stood the desk clerk, thin, pale, with eyes sunk deep into shadow. Michael slid some bills across the counter. "Just need a room for the night." The clerk stared at him for a moment, then pushed forward a brass key on a cracked plastic tag. "Number 27. Michael frowned. "No other rooms open." The clerk hesitated, voice quiet, "Not tonight." Room 27 was at the far end of the second floor, its door paint peeling, the number plate hanging crooked. The hallway smelled faintly of mold. Inside, the room was dim. One weak lamp buzzed in the corner. The carpet was damp beneath Michael's boots. Wallpaper curled away in yellowed strips. The bedspread was faded floral, but when Michael sat down, he shivered. The mattress was freezing cold. Not cool like a room with no heat. Cold, as if someone had just climbed out of it minutes earlier. He unpacked a change of clothes, switched off the light, and lay down. The rain drummed softly against the window. Then he heard it. Breathing. Slow. Uneven. Coming from the corner of the room. Michael shot upright, snapped the light back on. The corner was empty. Hours crawled by. Michael couldn't sleep. He kept feeling watched. At 3 a.m. the silence broke. The doorknob rattled. A faint jiggle at first, then harder, twisting, as though someone outside was trying to force it open. Michael froze, staring at the metal shaking in the shadows. Then, 3 loud knocks. Bang. 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 He staggered to the door and yanked it open. The hallway was dark and silent. No footsteps. No movement. Relieved, he turned back toward the bed, then his stomach dropped. On the wardrobe mirror, a handprint smeared across the glass. In the foggy condensation, words appeared as if written with a wet fingertip. "Get out." Michael grabbed his bag, ready to leave. But before he could, the lamp sputtered and went out. Darkness. The room was silent, except for breathing. Right behind him. His trembling hand struck a match. The tiny flame lit the room in flickering orange. And in that brief light, he saw her. A woman. Long tangled black hair hung over her face. Her skin bloated and purple, lips split, eyes rolled white. Around her bruised neck was a frayed rope, still tied in a noose, the fibers digging into her flesh. She leaned forward, whispering, her voice dry and broken like dead leaves scraping together, "This bed is mine." The match burned down to his fingers. Darkness returned. The breathing grew louder, closer. Heart hammering, Michael clawed at the door, fumbling the key into the lock. He yanked it open and sprinted down the hallway, not daring to look back. The clerk looked up as Michael burst into the lobby, pale as chalk, gasping for air. "There's someone in that room." Michael stammered. "A woman. She's in there." The clerk's face did not change. He simply exhaled slowly. "We know." He paused, voice heavy with resignation. "She hanged herself in room 27, 20 years ago. She never checked out." Michael didn't wait for more. He jumped back into his truck and sped into the night, vowing never to stop there again. But the motel still stands. Room 27 is still there, door locked, waiting. And sometimes, when weary travelers take the key, the clerk says nothing. Because he knows. By morning, when the cleaning staff opens the door, the bed is empty, ice cold. And from the ceiling beam, a rope still swings, swaying slowly, as though someone has just stepped off it.